Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Aquarian Empress Tarot. For those of you who are new to the channel, please do me a huge favor. Go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe, okay? Go ahead and like and subscribe if you're just hopping in for the first time. I can guarantee you're going to like my channel, all right? This morning, what we're doing is, hey Shreya, good morning. What we are doing is going over the tarot. We're doing specifically the court cards. So if you have a tarot deck and you want to join in, go for it, okay? Good morning, Tradesia. Good morning, Leon. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's pretty calm here in Missouri this morning. It's actually thundering and raining outside. I'm good. How are you? Alyssa, honey, I'm not reading this morning. We're just going over the tarot. Yeah. We're just going over the tarot. We're going over the court cards. I'm good. How is everybody? Hope everybody's doing great. Give me 1 second. If you have a tarot deck and you're interested in learning the court cards, just hop in. Okay. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody is well this morning, staying safe, staying indoors. It's my sister's birthday, so I'm going to try to get on her nerve this afternoon. That's the goal, right? I got to drive her a little bit crazy. I asked her what did she do, how the cake was holding up, because I had her cake made. And she wanted the whipped icing instead of the, what's the other one? Buttercream. Because buttercream, I guess, it's a thicker icing. But the whipped actually tastes really good. Like, it's really light. It's really airy. It's not like, if you're not a big icing person, I'm not. She's not. We get it from our mom. She's like, ooh, I like this a whole lot better. All right. So if you have a tarot deck and you want to join, go for it. Go grab your tarot deck, hop back in, and we're going to be going through the court cards this morning. I'm going to give y'all a few minutes to grab your tarot decks. For those of you who are wanting to hop in, join in. This is like a live, interactive class this morning. I love this. This is too much fun. Okay. Let's see, y'all. Good morning, Tamor. How are you? Let me see. I'm going to advise, for those of you who want to learn the tarot, who are interested, that you get a book. Get a book, whether it's on an iPad or what have you. And also, if you purchase your decks, there are some books, like this one is my favorite one out of all the decks I've purchased. This is the Mystic Dreamer Tarot, and I love this book because not only can I make notes in here, I don't know if y'all can see this, but I can make notes in here. It gives ideas for different spreads to use, which I have used them. It explains the cards. Okay, there's the Ace of Wands, y'all. But it explains, it even gives different notes. Like it'll say, use your intuition. Like in this card, there's a raven. What is the raven doing there? Could she or would she ask the raven to bring help? This is the devil, okay? That's the major arcana in this one. But like, I really love how this book explains the card. Let me give you an example. We have the Knight of Wands, right? I'm going to show y'all the Knight of Wands. 188. I went through and read each suit. When I got this deck, I went through and read it. And it's always great to go back as a reference because it really helps out a lot. Hang on. Let me take my queens out. The major arcana. The swords, the lovers, 5 of wands. Let me take my knights out. The devil, okay. And strength, 6 of cups. Knight of cups, take him out. 3 of wands. Page of cups, take my pages out. Justice, hermit, Queen of Pentacles, Judgment, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Wow. Hey Hallie, I see you. Triple, good morning. Queen of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, Empress, King of Pentacles. Let me take my kings out. The Fool, 2 of Cups, 4 of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Cups, Knight of Wands. Okay, there he is. 4 of Swords, Hierophant, Page. This is Star and Moon. That's a medical question, Hallie. That's something you'd have to find out from a medical professional, such as a physician or a licensed doctor. That's not a question I can answer for you. Yeah. Got you. Triple, I got it. What I'm going to do is do that for you. If you don't mind, I'm going to do it at the end of after the end of the class. Okay. Lemon, I don't have a list, sweetheart. I will be going live a little bit later for those who are wanting personal readings with me. Because again, today is a holiday. It's a day home to be home with family. And I wasn't intending on doing readings today, like personal readings. So I will go later. Whoever is wanting personal readings with me, yeah, court cards today. Come back. I'll hit the notification bell. That way you can be notified when I come later. I'm only going to be live for maybe an hour. That's it. Later this afternoon. Okay? So be prepared for it. Because I'm going to go see my sister later. So, yeah. It'll be later. I'm thinking I'm probably going to catch a nap. And then probably going to go live for about an hour. Because I'm still working on the videos for the signs. I actually was just doing Taurus. So I'm going to try to post that here shortly. Yeah. Ones, yeah. So for those of you who have tarot decks and you want to join, feel free to join in. Right? This is really fun for me. I certainly will, Triple. I certainly will. Today's her birthday. Tomorrow is my bunny's birthday. It's too much. Too much. Then my middle sister, her birthday is on the 29th. My grandmother's on the 21st. And my cousin was on the 2nd. So we've got all these areas in my life. And then there's the Tauruses. The Tauruses hop in towards the end of the month. So it all of them all have their own little personalities, I swear. Where's King of Swords? Where's the Kings? Okay, there's Kings. 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, Ace, Death, Page. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Am I missing a queen? No? Okay. Yeah. Definitely will tell her everybody wishes her happy birthday. Thank you guys for all the love and birthday wishes. The cards that you're going to pull out are the court cards. So you're going to pull out any knights, all knights, Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Swords, Wands, Cups, Knight of Cups, okay? Same thing for pages. Page of Wands, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Same thing with queens. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Does that make sense? Thank you, Alyssa. Does it make sense? I got this little bitty section on court cards. There we go. See, I love this. Look at this. It says court cards right here. And then this is all left for me to write in here if I feel to. I usually, well, sometimes I don't write in here. But other times I do. Because I'm a writer, y'all. So I doodle, I scribble, I make notes, I shorthand, whatever. Okay, yep. So if you're watching, pull out your court cards, pages, which are all the pages, all the knights, all the kings, and all the queens, okay? It's a whole family is what it is. It's a royal family. That's what the court cards are. They're a royal family. A hot mess is really what it is. The pages are the kids, the knights are the teenagers, and then you have the kings and the queens, the mothers and fathers. Really, to be honest, it's no different than a pack of playing cards. You know how you have the ace of spades, the ace of clubs, the ace of diamonds. You know what I mean? You've got your aces, you got your king, queen, your joker, right? And then you've got the numbers and the suits. Hey, Deeply Rooted. Good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see. Hope all is well with you and your family. Sending love and light to everybody. Who am I missing? Okay, I got them all. I got them all, y'all. Page 179. Page 179. Hold on, let me message Mari to let her know that I'm live. What is going on? What in the world? Let me see, hold on. Or yet, I have a better idea. If you guys want to hang around after I do the session of the court cards, it's not going to take long. Maybe 10-15 minutes, maybe not even that long. So those who are wanting readings, if you want to stick around for a little bit, I'll stick around, do some personals, right? Hopefully I have the energy, pray for me. And then, yeah, I'll be done for the day. Sorry, y'all. I'm emailing Mari to let her know that I'm live because I'm sure she didn't get a notification. I hate texting on my iPad. I really do. Okay. Did it go through? Okay, there we go. It's sent. Okay. Alright. Y'all pray for the bunny. Because I wanted to pop him this morning. He chewed up my cord. He chewed up my cord. And then I could not even be mad. I can't even be mad because I should have closed my door tighter than it was. He hopped in here, destroyed my cord, and hopped out just as innocently as he came in. Somebody come get him. All right. So, Triple, do you have your court cards all pulled out? Kings, queens, pages, knights, right? She have 4 suits of royalty. This is what it looks like on my table. You see it? King, queens, knights, pages. Just so you can see what's going on here. Sorry about that shaking, y'all. My phone is in a tri-phone, so that's why. All right. Let me know when y'all ready. Okay. Here we go. All right, so for the court cards, it says the court cards, these cards resemble the royalty cards in a deck of playing cards, but represent so much more. We see people in the court cards that we know, like our mom, for example, the Queen of Cups. See her? Queen of Cups. Why do you think your mom would be the Queen of Cups? Somebody let me know. Why would your mom be the Queen of Cups? Why do you think that is? It's cups, the suit of cups we're talking about here. Then we have your boyfriend, the Knight of Wands. We know why he might be the Knight of Wands, right? Right, water, birth. But also, water is, the cups deal with emotions, right? And your mom, she's going to feel for you. She's going to automatically feel for you because of her giving birth to you. Because the Queen of Cups, she's very nurturing, right? She's very motherly. Look at her. Look at the Queen of Cups. She's very affectionate. She's very comforting. She's very loving. You see how she's holding her cup there? So the Queen of Cups, she's someone who's very giving, nurturing, motherly. You see why? Does it make sense? Definitely. That's a good way to put it. Deeply rooted organics. Yeah. Birth, but she has a lot of emotions for you because of the fact that she gave birth to you and she carried you those 9 months. The cups are always to do with the feelings, emotions, deep emotions. Cups. Then we have your boyfriend could be the Knight of Wands. He could be, but let's hope not. In some aspects. I take it back. He can be the Knight of Wands, but not fully. Because we kind of want him to have a Knight of Pentacle energy too. Because the Knight of Wands, why could someone's boyfriend be the Knight of Wands? Tell me why. Y'all know why. Look at him. This is fire sign energy, okay? Very passionate. You know, a lot of attraction. It's fire. There's a lot of chemistry here. Knight of Wands. And then there's my eyes. Why would someone's boyfriend possibly come up in a reading as the Knight of Wands? Why do you think? Y'all tell me. The wand. Right? Because he thinks with his wand instead of with his brain. That's what's leading him to act. He's not, you know, the Knight of Wands, he's cute, y'all. He's super cute. He's very social, whatever the case may be. But the Knight of Wands, hold on, y'all. See, now I gotta read him. Okay, here he is. Here he is. in this deck. There he goes. They show you the picture of that card. You see it? There's a picture. There he is. Matches, right? Knight of Wands. It says, a man kneels while gazing up at the ornate and living top of his wand. Even though he is kneeling, his energy and desire to get moving is almost palpable. So this guy is bursting with energy. He's fire. This knight is impetuous, impatient. Okay, come on now. We're talking about fire sign energy. Impatient, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. He's generous and ambitious. He's willing to go anywhere and do anything, and is happiest when he has a clear goal. Like one-track mind, okay? Fire sign energy. He's probably very popular, because he gets all the attention. And the type of person people like to be around. That describes just about every fire sign that I know. People love them. It's the energy they give off. He is given to grand gestures. He likes to show out, okay? That spring from the best intentions. For example, he'd give the coat off his back even if it leaves him without a coat. But he can be undependable. Because he's impatient and impetuous, he can lose interest in the task at hand and run after the next shiny new challenge. So you see why the Knight of Wands has a reputation for inconsistency. Because as soon as he sees something that looks more exciting, that looks more glamorous, he's off, right? If reversed, this represents someone prone to making foolish choices. So if this card is in the reverse, the Knight of Wands, right? This person is prone to making foolish choices because they're just quick to move. Thinks of only themselves or has to be the center of attention. Okay? So, that explains that, right? Okay, so let's do a page. Let's do a page. Because we're talking about court cards here. It says, we see people that we know in the court cards. Like we said, our mom, the Queen of Cups, your boyfriend, the Knight of Wands, or your sister, the Page of Swords. Where's Page of Swords? Why might your sister be the Page of Swords? Any good idea why your sister might be the Page of Swords? Look at her face. She's in deep thought right there. And she's holding that sword. Why might your sister be the Page of Swords? It says, within these cards, you will find the people who influence and affect your life. Or perhaps even aspects of yourself or different roles that you play. We will start with the pages, followed by the knights, then the queens, and finally the kings. Okay? Let's get to it. But I'm just curious to know what you guys think. Like, why might one of your sisters be considered the Page of Swords? Why might that be? There she is. Now remember, the Suit of Swords is all about mental energy, thoughts, intellect, communication, questions, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. The element there is air, and air is about logic, right? Logic, analyzing, communication. So why might your sister be the Page of Swords, right? Food for thought. I want to go to her page. Page of Swords. This woman holds a sword. She holds a sword. Okay. Y'all can see it. She holds a sword as if embracing a problem or a challenge. She looks at some exotic red flowers, undoubtedly finding the inspiration she needs to solve her dilemma. This page is insatiably curious. Okay, remember, she's air energy here. She's curious. She wants to know everything. She can be infuriating and annoying, but she can also help open your thinking. With all her questions, she is perfect for problem solving and out of the box thinking. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. So this person is thinking about how to resolve an issue, how to solve a dilemma, and she's wanting to know everything about the situation so she can figure out a solution to the problem. Like I said, analyzing, reason, logic. She can be an overachiever or a slacker. Good morning, Diva. If not properly challenged, right? Her mind is brilliant and sharp. She's sharp. She's a whippersnapper. But she does lack intellectual discipline. Pages can also represent messages. So she could be about to bring a message. In this case, a message about a problem, a solution, or gossip. If reversed, this page still wants to know it all, but is more interested in knowing things she shouldn't, or that others would rather she not know. Nosy. She could be, because listen to this. It says if this page is in reverse, it says she still wants to know it all, but is more interested in knowing things that she shouldn't, which means she's wanting to be nosy. If this is in the reverse, right? Or if you feel it in the reverse energy, like if there's like the cards like the devil and stuff next to it, it could mean that this person is coming in this energy. Because this person, hey Braylon, good morning, love. Because sometimes readers see the Page of Swords as a stalker because they're watching. Look how she's intently watching. She's waiting. She's watching. She's waiting for information. She's gathering her thoughts. She's thinking. Remember, this is air energy. She's curious. Curious. Remember that. Curious mental energy. She wants to ask questions. That's what it says here. She wants to know everything. She can be annoying because she wants to know so much. So this person sometimes comes across as a stalker because, you know, a stalker, they can be obsessed with you. Have you ever seen those movies where the killer has like the person's pictures all over their wall? They know the person's password to their email. They know this person's Facebook page. They're on their Instagram. Like, this person wants to know everything about you, which is why the Page of Swords. And they're smart. The Page of Swords is very intellectual. This is air energy here. So this person, they could be nosy. They could be nosy. This could be like a private investigator, honestly. The Page of Swords could be somebody who's trying to find some dirt on you. Like they said, it could be gossip that she's bringing. She could be coming to bring a message about a solution to a problem, right? Or gossip, just straight up gossip. So it really depends on the other cards around it, which is why a lot of readers see the Page of Swords as a stalker. And it's not necessarily a stalker per se, but it's this person is watching. They're watching because they're gathering information so that they can either come in and approach you, right? You may receive a message from that person if they've been watching you long enough. They want to go. It's kind of like the person who's watching my channel, right? Who doesn't subscribe, who doesn't donate, nothing. This person just watches. They watch my videos so they can critique and analyze, and then make a comment. Whether it's a good comment or a bad comment, they make a comment, right? Because they're curious. They want to see what I'm talking about. They want to see my style. They want to see my knowledge, my information, where I'm coming from. Page of Swords. It says, if reversed, the page still wants to know it all, but is more interested in knowing things that she shouldn't, or that others rather she not know. She is not likely to keep any secrets, no matter how much she promises to. So if it's in the reverse, watch out, because this could backbite, right? She's going around telling all your business to whoever she feels like she's comfortable with sharing your personal information, right? Okay, so who was the first sword, which I kind of did it out of order. The first page, I mean. So if you have your tarot decks, make sure you pull out your court cards, which are your kings, all your kings of every suit, all your queens, pages, and knights of every suit. Leave everything else, minor arcana and major arcanas, to the side. All right, so we did the Page of Swords, so she's done. I'm gonna flip it over as we do it. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Right? This could be you. The Page of Wands could definitely be you. It could be me. It could be anyone who's not in a relationship right now, or who's just simply focusing on their own journey right now. Page of Wands. All right. So if you have your Page of Wands, pull it out so you can look at it, right? Get familiar with it. Go ahead and pull it out. And I'm going to read what the Page of Wands is all about here. It says, a woman stands, which in your deck, it may be different, but a person stands, right, holding a wand. In this one, she is gazing forward. She's gazing downward, focusing, as if trying very hard to keep still. This page indicates a creative restlessness, pent up energy, and perhaps some frustration. Yeah. But she's creatively relentless, pent up energy, and maybe a little frustration. She has passion and desire. This is fire energy, passion and desire. Remember that. When it comes to the suits, fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, passion, ambition, okay? Desire. Desire, creativity also with the fire signs. Creativity, desire, high energy, high strung. It says she has passion and desire, but she just isn't quite sure how to put it to good use, okay? This is someone on the verge of a discovery or new phase of life. The sooner she's able to start the new phase, the happier she will be. Pages also represent messages. In this case, possibly a message about a new job, career, travel, or something of a spiritual nature. And I love the way that they put this, because it's like she's wanting to move forward. Like she's alone on her journey. You see, like there's mountains behind her. The moon is up there. There's ravens. Ravens are also indicators of communication coming in. So remember, anytime a page comes up, there could be message. Like they said with this, she has a lot of desire. She's not really quite sure what to do with it, but she's on the verge of a new phase of her life. That could be about travel, because the page of Wands is also about exploring freedom, okay? Moving towards something that's more fulfilling in your life, more exciting. So something new, okay? Definitely something new. Whether that be in a relationship spread, it could be being single, about ready to go out and explore options. Career, it could be headed towards finding a new career, whatever the case may be. But this person here is full of desire, and they're trying to start a new phase in their life. Page of Wands, freedom, exploration. So we did that one. If reversed, this page represents someone who is expressing their pent-up frustration and energy in inappropriate and possibly destructive ways. No, Braylon, no. That's the Knight of Wands. That's the Knight of Wands. Nope. Knight of Wands, player-like energy here. Only if that's in reverse. Only if that's in reverse, this person, like they said. If it's in reverse, they could be expressing frustrated energy. But that's Knight of Wands. Okay. So, who did I miss? Ooh, Page of Cups. Here we go. Page of Cups, y'all. Page of Cups. I'm on the Page of Cups. So if you have your Page of Cups, pull it out. Page of Cups here, right? And I love this card. There's a rainbow in the back of her. She's over by the ocean. This woman dances on a shore beneath a rainbow. She holds aloft a simple chalice containing a fanciful blue fish. To us, it is a cup and a fish. Yet she sees worlds of wonder in the smallest things. Page of Cups. Hi, Nasima. The page is sweet, sensitive, and creative. She is a dreamer, the type of girl that enchanted fish tell stories to. Her life is filled with rainbows and magic. She is intuitive and emotional. So remember, the cups are intuitive and emotional. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. When it comes to the cups, that's the suit of cups. Intuitive and emotional. It says she loves openly and deeply. Could be. Could definitely possibly be. Nasima, sweetheart, I'm not doing readings right now. No, I didn't do major arcana. I pulled all major arcana aside because we're doing court cards. It says she loves openly and deeply. Perhaps she gives a bit too much of herself and risks getting hurt. Sounds just like my water signs. Give so much because they're so loving and so caring about other people that they tend to be taken for granted because they just give so much and receive so little in return. It says she is constantly being inspired and is always on the verge of some new project or creation. That story the fish told her, she'll write it, illustrate it, hand bind a book, and give it to that nice woman she just met the other day. Pages also represent messages. Like I said, pages always bring information, right? And usually for me in a reading, especially if it's a love reading, this person is coming to bring a message of like, I'm sorry, because the cups are about emotion and feeling. And this is usually someone coming to tell you, hey, like out of the blue, because it's about a pleasant surprise here. Look at this. Pages also represent messages. In this case, possibly a message about a loved one or a creative project or possibly a love note, right? Like, I'm sorry things happen this way and I want to make it right. If reversed, this card represents someone who is overly sensitive, whose feelings get hurt at the drop of a hat, or a very moody person who has no appropriate outlet for those strong feelings. So remember, if this is in reverse, this person is super sensitive. Okay, so we did the Page Cups. Let's do Page Pentacles. That's the last page, and then we'll go into the Knights. Let's see. Page Pentacles. We did Wands, Page Cups, Page of Swords. Oh, Page of Pentacles. Last but definitely not least. All right, so Page of Pentacles here. Page of Pentacles. This woman holds a pentacle that she has just ornately embellished. She admires both the final product and remembers with pride her industrious efforts in creating it. This page is industrious, crafty, good with her hands, and very earnest about saving her money. Remember, it's pentacles. So she's going to create a beautiful project, but she's not going to pay an arm and a leg for it, because let me tell y'all something. Capricorn, Taurus, especially Taurus, and Virgo, both of them, they're very frugal. Like, they have all the money, okay? Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, they have all the money simply because they don't like spending money. They like to save, and they kind of like to hoard it. Like, because they like to be comfortable in case of a rainy day. As my mom always says, she's a Taurus. In case of a rainy day, they don't want to spend too much. But Tauruses, Capricorn, and Virgos know how to save money. They do. Usually, like 99% of them. It says she likes to learn new things and particularly enjoys structured learning. They're very organized. Learning classes, workshops, programs, what do they call these things? Trade schools. Yeah, trade schools, where you can get a particular certification in a particular area of work or field of study. Earth energy is, first of all, it's practical and it's grounded. Remember that in all the suits. Pentacles are earth energy, okay? So they're grounded, they're very stable, they like stability, they don't like constant change. Think about any Capricorn, Tauruses, or Virgos you know. They don't like change. They don't like moving. They don't like trying to flip things over. They like to have a set schedule in their life, because Taurus and Virgo are a lot alike. Hey, Christina. Sending love and light your way as well. It says she's clever and creative in finding little ways to earn money or supplement her income. Sounds just resources, a material matter, or a health issue. You're most welcome. Thanks for hopping in. If reversed, this page can be someone in a position of servitude or under someone's control. She can also be someone who is stingy and a penny pincher, or who never wants to give or do more than she has to. So if the Page of Pentacles comes up, there is some type of, it's a new opportunity for something, whether that be in finances, love, health, because the Pentacles are all about earth energy. Even with your health, there could be some type of news coming in about your health with the Page of Pentacles, about money, resources, career. It's definitely a new opportunity. It's a message. Okay. So we've done all the pages. We're going to go to the Knights. All right, we're moving into the Knights. Here we go. Your favorite, Braylon. We got him. Center square. Knight of Wands, right? We did him a little bit earlier, but I'm going to really go through it, okay? I'm going to go through it again for you. And I'm going to skip to the most important part here. The Knight is impetuous, impatient, and generous and ambitious. That's what the Knight of Wands is. He has a lot of passion, ambition, but he's impatient. He can be kind, he's generous, he's giving, but he's willing to go anywhere and do anything, and is happiest when he has a clear goal. Okay. But even though he's willing to give you the shirt off his back, he can be undependable, unreliable, because he's impatient and impetuous, and he can lose his interest like that. And then he'll end up running after the next new thing that looks exciting to him. So if the Knight of Wands is in reverse, this person is very selfish, foolish, only thinks of himself, center of attention. So just keep that in mind. Now, based on the cards around it, I can tell whether this is in the reverse position that I should be reading it, or in the upright. Because in the upright, he's generous, he's giving, and he's just an exciting person to be around. He likes to be around people. Very popular. Nothing wrong with that, right? The problem with the Knight of Wands is when he's in his selfish mode. He's only thinking about himself. He's making rash choices, right? He's in and out, wishy-washy, like I said, non-committal, which, I mean, typically that's the Knight of Wands reputation. So, moving on. Got him done. We're moving on. Who are we moving on to? Which knight is this? Okay, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. If you have your Knight of Cups, go ahead and pull him out, please. So you can look at him, get familiar with him. Oh yeah, he's a charmer here. It says, this knight moves gently and quietly through a twilight landscape. He is in no hurry, for he is probably lost in his own world of dreams. Remember, this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. Pisces don't rush to do anything, okay? They just don't. There is nowhere he would go that is as satisfying as the romantic realms of his fantasy. So remember, the Knight of Cups is a diehard romantic. Straight up. He just is. He will woo you, okay? He will woo you. This knight is the quintessential romantic knight in shining armor. He's the knight in shining armor, the Knight of Cups, knight in shining armor. He's going to be there when you need him to be there. You can call him. He's coming to get you, okay? He's just coming. Sorry, y'all. My arm was itching. Dr. Asma, I'm not doing readings right now. If you want to join in later after my session, you can. He is chivalrous and romantic, fiercely loyal. He's dreamy, appealing, sensitive, and emotional. He loves art and has a deep appreciation for all beautiful things. He's always a bit of a distracted daydreamer. He may not take action because he's too busy dreaming. He may be too shy to ask you out. But once he takes you out, he'll make you feel like a princess. Common sense is probably not one of his virtues. I mean, just saying here. If reversed, this card could indicate someone who is prone to depression or moodiness. He may sink into gloomy pessimism and brood. Remember, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. Knight of Cups. All right. So this person is very much a romantic person, deeply sensitive, very, very emotional, but they're chivalrous and loyal. Okay. Thank you. So let's go on to the next knight. Who's the next knight? Ooh, Knight of Swords. Here we go. So if you have your Knight of Swords, take him out. Knight of Swords. This energetic young man is riding furiously towards an unseen foe. Okay? He moves with self-assurance of one who knows exactly what he's doing. So, he thinks he knows everything. He really doesn't. Knight of Swords. This knight is single-minded and intensely focused. He knows what he wants and is certain he knows how to get it. His intellect is stunning, and his mastery of language is a thing of beauty. Remember, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Communicators. He can smooth talk anybody out of anything. He's very confident in his opinions and beliefs and loves to express them in friendly but no-holds-barred debates or arguments. He will argue with you his point. If you need someone to advise you about a logical problem or plan, you can count on him. Do not, however, go to him with problems of the heart. He is generally impatient in the face of emotions, okay? If this card is in reverse, right, this knight can be a braggart or even a liar. He'll tell stories to boost his own self-esteem and gain respect of others. He lacks compassion and takes pleasure in verbally embarrassing people. Very disrespectful in the reverse. All right, so let's see. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Y'all, we're halfway done. Knight of Pentacles. This knight enjoys the finer things in life. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. What I tell y'all. As seen by his elegant plume and velvet cloak, he has a clear goal. The delivery of the pentacle. This is why we always say in the readings, if you ever notice the Knight of Pentacles, solid, stable offer. Because this guy is serious. He has a clear goal, the delivery of the pentacle. He's bringing the money. He will not cut corners or look for shortcuts, but travels slowly and carefully until he reaches his destination. This knight is the most dependable of the knights. You can count on him to do whatever he says he's going to do, and he's going to do it well. Whatever the task at hand, he'll work until it's finished. He's the handyman who can do anything. He's a kid who works his way through school and manages to save for the house at the same time. He's good about saving and investing carefully. This is why we say the Knight of Pentacles, if the Knight of Pentacles shows up in your reading, this person is serious, okay? They want stability. He's about not making a quick buck or taking big risks. He is extremely organized. Maybe annoyingly so. Like, he could be a little OCD. So he can be a loner, preferring to stay home instead of going to nightclubs or large parties. He's sometimes a little too cautious in his choices, a little too tight with his money. He can be dull and stubborn. If reversed, this knight is downright cheap and boring. He might be slightly obsessive compulsive or antisocial. He certainly won't do anything for free, so don't ask for any favors. Yeah, sounds like a couple people I know. Okay, so we're moving on. We're moving on to the queens, okay? Who do we have? We have the Queen of Wands. Here we go. Queen of Wands, fire energy. Queen of Wands here, right? This woman holds a living wand, showing her dynamic energy. A sunflower nearby indicates her optimism. She wears a yellow gown, the color of fire and energy. This queen is energetic, creative, dramatic, faithful, and warm. She lives a busy life and seems to accomplish everything with style. She's outgoing and has a natural interest in people. New activities and challenges delight her. She's not afraid to try anything. So remember, this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy. So this lady, she's about her business. She gets shit done and she does it well. She's not afraid to do anything. Her wonderful characteristics benefit those around her, and she can be a transformative force in the lives of others. She is a natural leader and loves to plan and organize events. I always think when I deal with fire sign women, especially, they're bold. Like, there's not anything that they're afraid of doing. And I love that. I admire that quality so much about them, because they don't let anyone talk to them any kind of way. They don't let anybody step all over them. They know what their rights are. They know the way they should be treated, and they're not going to take anything less than that. She's a natural leader and loves to plan and organize events. If reversed, this can represent someone given to melodrama, or someone who can be very bossy or controlling. That's the downside of fire sign energy. Bossy and controlling. So if this is in the reverse, bossy and controlling. But if it's in the upright, she's a go-getter. She gets things done. She's ambitious. She's very faithful, energetic. She knows how to get things done. Fire energy. Okay, who's the next queen? Who's the next queen? Oh, here we go. Queen of Cups. Talks about this representing our mother. Yeah. Very much. Very controlling. Very bossy and controlling. Queen of Cups. This woman sits in a beautiful seaside garden. Lovely colors and elegant forms delight her beyond everything. She gazes dreamily at an ornate, lost in her appreciation and seeing things others probably miss. This queen likes to make a pleasant place for people to gather. She wants everybody to be comfortable and happy. She's very sensitive. This is Queen of Cups. She's very sensitive to others' feelings and often knows when something is wrong before they do. Like I said, water signs are very perceptive. They're very intuitive when it comes to other people's feelings. She knows when something is wrong with somebody before they even know what's wrong. She usually knows just what can help the problem too. She can be quiet and shy, but once engaged in conversation, she is a good and caring listener. She's kind. Like I said, she's very nurturing. Kind, gentle, and nurturing. As a lover of the arts, although perhaps not an artist herself, she encourages the skills and talents of others. Her psychic abilities can be very strong. She can be moody, depressed, or overly introverted. It's the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. So she can be moody, depressed, or overly introverted. If reversed, this card represents someone who can be controlled by their emotions, obsessive or manipulative. She may play the victim a little too readily if it's in the reverse. That's the Queen of Cups. But in the upright, she's very loving, nurturing, kind, gentle, understanding. Okay, next Queen. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. We're almost done, y'all. We're going through the Suit of Kings, and we are done. Queen of Swords. So if you have your Queen of Swords, you can pull her out. The Queen of Swords. This queen knows a lot. She knows a lot. Look, this is me. The Queen of Swords. This is so me. From personal experience, from extensive reading, as well from observing life around her, she can, if she wishes, chat with anyone about almost anything. She can fit comfortably in almost any situation. She can see the big picture surrounding a problem and can tactfully, but forthrightly give a solution. She loves to help and share what she knows. She enjoys intellectually stimulating pursuits and makes a good, loyal, and interesting friend. However, she can appear to lack affection or emotional warmth. Some find her intimidating and unapproachable. If reversed, this queen is cold, judgmental. So if she's in reverse, the Queen of Swords, beware. Cold, judgmental, and harsh. While extremely smart, her gifts are tarnished by pain and bitterness. She tends to use her knowledge and her tongue to cause unnecessary pain when she's in the reverse. But when she's in the upright, this woman can give you a lot of wisdom. She knows a lot of things from reading, from experiences, from other people's life experiences, and she can pretty much adapt to just about any situation. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here, the Queen of Swords. But if you piss her off, just saying. We have the Queen of Pentacles. I think she's the last one. Yeah, she's the last queen. Come on, Queen of Pentacles. And then we'll go on to the Kings, and then we'll be done. Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of... This reminds me of my sister. Queen of Pentacles. Look at her. She just... I mean, there's a sun on her throne. It says, this woman drapes herself prettily over her throne, wearing a gown, probably of her own creation. Right? While she does enjoy the beautiful things around, she loves to find ways to improve them. She loves to... Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. She's trying to be comfortable. She don't care about nothing else. She's trying to be comfortable. This queen is very down to earth, literally. Something bothering you, she'll offer fresh baked cookies or a pot of soup. She loves to garden, cook, bake, sew, do-it-yourself projects, or anything that can make her environment more beautiful. Yep. Yep, Braylon, that's right. Comfortable and efficient. Definitely sounds like an earth sign energy here. And she's very good at everything she does. Really, they are. Earth signs are just, they're blessed that way. She loves to make plans and lists and loves even more to cross things off those lists. She is practical and efficient. This is Vicky's energy. Vicky Lish, this is her energy. Queen of Pentacles here. She is practical, efficient. She can run the perfect household or a successful business with equal grace. Look at this. While she enjoys external recognition, she gets even more satisfaction through accomplishing her projects. She can become too focused on the material world. For example, in trying to create the perfect birthday party, she may neglect the little birthday girl who wants to help. If reversed, this queen, who may sacrifice her own joy and other people's feelings in favor of practicality. She may try to meet emotional needs with material items. Her dedication to her list and timeline make her rigid and unable to respond with flexibility to the needs of others or perhaps even her own needs. So, yeah. Oh, great. Swords. Hold on. That's backwards, Braylon. Swords are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then wands are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Does that make sense? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius are wands. That's all fire energy. And then earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So we're done. We did with the queens, pages, and knights. So what's left are the kings. Let's do the kings. Let's see. Yep, you got it. Yeah. Deeply rooted. Yeah, those are the 4 elements: earth, fire, air, and water. Yeah. Earth, fire, air, water. So those are the 4. Okay. So we're going into the kings now. Here we go. Who do we got? King of Wands. King of Wands. I bet you the next one's going to be the King of Cups, and then the King of Swords, and then the King of Pentacles. They do fire, water, air, and earth. That's how they do it. I don't know why. So, yep, absolutely. Once you understand the suits, like what each suit represents, like for example, the wands are all fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, it helps a lot. Water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Once you understand the suits, it helps you to be able to read a lot easier, because you're understanding what you're picking up. The energy that you're getting from those cards is, this is their mentality, this is how they feel. It's either coming from a heart or a headspace. Earth. And I find that all of the elements are connected in some type of way. Because like, for example, fire signs are really passionate about things. But then you have air, for example, like the Knight of Swords. He's very ambitious. He comes in fast, right? Just like the Knight of Wands, you know? Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So Leo should be here. Braylon. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Wands. Let's see. And then you have intuitive, like the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They are very intuitive, but so are air and earth signs. Very intuitive, okay? Tauruses in particular are very intuitive. Let's see. Whew. Excuse me. Okay, so we have the King of Wands here. So if you have your King of Wands, take him out. Look at him, get a good look at him. You got it, love. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, King of Wands. This man has charmed a lion and lioness who are content just to be in his presence. A light burns at the top of his throne, for he's always filled with ideas and energy. Remember, fire signs. Energy. Energy. Although he's sitting right now, he's only waiting for the next opportunity for action. Fire signs are all about action. Always action. Energy, action. This king is passionate and he leads with confidence and energy. His natural charisma and sense of fun motivate all who follow him. He somehow convinces his followers that they can accomplish anything, and they love him for giving them that feeling. He's not one to go with the flow. Instead, he sets his own goals. So he does what he wants to do. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius sounds about right. and makes his own way toward them. He can charm almost anyone into doing almost anything. If reversed, this card can represent a demanding, impatient tyrant. He can be someone who pouts and becomes jealous when he's not the center of attention. And he can also have anger issues. Okay? Remember that. That's why I said with the Emperor, in his great energy, he's structured, he's balanced, he's organized, he's in control of the situation in a positive way. In the reverse energy, he's a tyrant, he's an ass, he's jealous, and he's self-centered. Same thing with the King of Wands. Same energy. King of Cups. How did I know that was going to be next? King of Cups. King of Cups. This man relaxes on his throne on a platform near the edge of the sea. No matter what turbulence goes on around him, he is relaxed. I love the King of Cups, y'all. I have to throw that out there. It's the energy that he embodies that I really love about him. He's not bothered. He's relaxed and able to enjoy what life has to offer. This king is peaceful, sensitive, affectionate, and he's calm. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. He loves his home and values family and a relaxed home life. He prefers to lead by teaching through gentle guidance. He may enjoy expressing himself creatively, but is even more supportive of others' creativity, sometimes at the expense of his own. He is generally friendly and caring, a very nice man to have around. He can be overly sentimental and may seem soft to those who don't know him well. If reversed, this king can mistreat his family in the name of love or deny problems or issues rather than address them. He may be prone to overindulging his habits, good or bad. So he could have some drinking issues. If this is in the reverse, this person could be a mature male that has some drinking issues because he battles. He's in denial of dealing with problems. Good morning, Tony. How are ya? So moving on to the King of Swords. We're almost done. We got one more king. King of Swords, right? This king sits with his preferred tools or weapons depending on your point of view. An incredibly bright sword and a magnificent hawk. These indicate his sharp intellect that always goes directly to the heart of any matter. He's going to see straight through. The King of Swords, just like the Queen of Swords, he's going to see straight through what you're saying and he's going to get right to the point. No bars held conversation, okay? Whatever he's thinking is going to come out of his mouth. Sometimes that's good and sometimes... This king leads by intellectual tasks, okay? Sorry, y'all. Yes, all is well. Yeah, he does not seek to inspire passion or have his people love him. He uses intelligence, objectivity, and analysis to decide what is right, fair, and just. These are the ideals he upholds for himself and for those around him. He leads by example. His standards are very high. He expects a lot of those around him. He has no patience for anyone who doesn't do their best or who doesn't share the same ideals. He can lack compassion for what he may perceive as weakness and is intolerant of uncontrolled emotional outbursts. He takes no mess, y'all. King of Swords. If reversed, this king may use his impressive abilities to further his own agenda with no respect for ethics, standards, or ideals. He can be ridiculously judgmental and hold people in contempt if they don't behave or think as he deems appropriate or right. All right, so one more thing here. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This king sits amidst all of his abundance. Look at him. He's sitting pretty, okay? He's surrounded by growth. He's got a whole castle back behind him. There's a lake or a river behind him, mountains. Very successful. He has created a strong, beautiful home and is proud and protective of it. He will play the host gracefully as long as he is sure his stability and security are not threatened. This king is practical, hardworking, and steady. He's ruled by common sense and practicality. He loves the simple comforts of home and family. He can be a very social and welcoming host, inviting anyone who enters his home to share a meal. Although he enjoys the company of others, he is very self-contained and likes to rely on no one but himself. He is generous with his money and resources, but never stupidly so. He is reliable and will always keep his word. King of Pentacles. So if you get a King of Pentacles in your reading, this person is reliable. He has the resources to provide. He's generous with those resources and his finances, but he's never stupidly so. He's reliable, will keep his word. He can seem to lack affection, is not one to share his feelings, even those close to him. If reversed, this king can be stingy to the point of cheating someone. He can be erratic, demanding, and callous. He may resist change and make it difficult for those around him. All right. So that completes the session of court cards. All right. I'm going to hop off of here. I need to call my mom back. For those who are waiting for readings, make sure you hit the notification bell. That way, when I come back on, I can get whoever I need to get and we can move forward. Okay? Love you guys. You're welcome.